Am I live? I think I am. Oh, okay. Hello, my beautiful people. It has been some time that I've done a live, so I'm really excited just to chat with you guys. If you don't know me already, my name is Janet Davies and I'm your hair growth guide. I'm also the founder of Mineral Naturals, which is an award winning, might I say, non toxic black hair care brand for growing luscious, thriving Afro hair. So, with that being said, I'm just going to allow people to come in. I'm also going to be going live on Instagram. And what I'm actually going to be doing in this live is sitting and detangling with you guys, of course, using the viral Tangle Slayer. Okay. This Tangle Slayer, I don't know if you know already, but we've actually improved the formula. I don't know why I lost my words there. We've improved the formula, so we now use slippery elm in the formula, which is a great herb because it has a lot of mucilage to just drive even more detangling properties from this. So let me go ahead and pin a comment. Detangle with me. So I'm recovering from what may have been COVID at this point. Like my whole family was sick. And if you're joining, go ahead and let me know who you are, where you're from. So here we are. Okay, we've got the admin out of the way. Okay, now that admin's out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and go live on Instagram as well. I'm trying to play music in the background, but I find it really distracting. But maybe when I get into the chatting. Hello guys, it's your girl Janet Davies again with another video. If you don't know me already, I am the founder of Mineral Naturals, which is the ultimate hair growth experience. We are an award-winning, might I say so myself, non-toxic hair care line for Black women. So if you're someone who wants products that truly work and ingredients that truly fuel the health of your hair, it's almost like food for your hair, then you need to join us because we also have the biggest sale of the year going on right now. And I just want to make sure everyone's aware because a lot of the times people don't realize until a few days after. And then when the stock is gone, then we have a problem. So if that's you, then definitely go ahead and stick around. So today we're going to be doing something a bit different. So I did have a lot of fun. I think I was on live last week, Thursday. And we were just having quite a fun time. We're having like a live shopping experience. But I wanted to elevate this a bit much and talk you guys through, of course, hair growth tips. But then I also wanted to detangle my hair because, guys, my hair is so. This is what happens when I'm in a sale season. My hair suffers. I do all the hair growth tips and advice for you guys, and then my hair suffers. So we are gonna, because I need to wash my hair desperately. We're gonna detangle live, and I know detangling is one of the biggest issues within the Afro hair community. So we're gonna be doing that live. Let me go ahead and pin a comment. Let me know where you guys are from, where you guys tuning in from. Let me do this. I really should have these ready to go, but here I am. Hello, where are you guys coming from? Hello from the UK. My contacts are sticking to my eyes. Okay, admin. Hello, guys. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Where are you guys coming from? We're detangling on live. So, as you can see, your girl's hair is drier than Sahara. Drier than the Sahara. Dry. My hair has been in the blow dried state. Okay, but I've not had a moment to really reset it or re-moisturize. So actually, before we even get into the detangling, because the detangling is half the job, but what I'm going to make sure is that my hands are filed, or my fingers, I should say, are filed. And I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any nails that are going to snag on the actual, what do you want to call it, on the hair. And then I'm going to make sure I have my hair shears, because if you know one thing about me, I hate single-threaded knots, and I'm always going to cut them out, because the issue with knots is that when you have like a single-stranded knot or a piece of hair that is even split, there is no point you trying to save it if it can't be saved. You're better off just cutting it off rather than it traveling all the way up. So yeah, my hair is shrunken. I've been caught in the rain. Like, if you can think it's happened to my hair. And as you can see, it's starting to really, really tangle. So this is the perfect time to kind of show you the Tangle Slayer in action. So if you're new here, my name is Janet Davies. I'm the founder of Mineral Naturals, and we are having the biggest sale of the year. It's happening right now. Products are going off at a steal, and I'm going to be using the Viral Tangle Slayer that makes your hair feel like you got a relaxer without the burn. Quite literally, this Tangle Slayer is viral for a reason. Okay, the slip is incredible, so I'm going to demo that slip for you guys right now. So I'm going to put the rest of my hair away. Where are you guys from? What are we doing on a Monday night? Hey, Kimberly from Portland, Oregon, USA. I love myself some USA people, honestly. You guys always show me the most amount of love. I love you guys so much for that. So I'm going to be starting off with hair, of course, that needs to be tangled. It's incredibly dry. And the first step I'm going to use is just water. I'm going to spritz my hair with water, just like that. Hello, Fatima from New Jersey. What state do you have your hair in? Are you in a protective style, or are you in like your natural hair era? Oh, I'm blessed. Felicia said, I'm just getting off work. I'm working out. Oh, I love that for you. What are you working on today? Elise says from Leeds, just trying to settle my 5 kids to bed. Oh my gosh, girl, 5 kids. You're stronger than me. After 2, I'm like, I don't know if I can do it anymore. Well done, Mum of the Year. Hey, Goddess Casanode from Georgia, USA. But anyway, guys, instantly, look at that. Look at that. Instantly, my hair is softened. Hey, officially secrets mummy from NYC. Oh, we just went to NYC. I wonder if you heard about the pop-up we did in July. I'm blessed, says she's doing cardio abs and some glues. Get it, girl. Get it. Get it, girl. Get it. I'm just running my hands through my hair. I haven't really applied that much product, and I'm getting rid of all the shed hair. If you don't know already, your hair sheds about 50 to 100 strands every single day. So you need to make sure that you're removing it. I'm someone who doesn't use combs or brushes. So for me, when I finger detangle, I have to be really careful to make sure that I remove all the shed hair. So I'm going to be using this product. It's really smooth. And I just rub it through my hair like this. Fatimi says 6 months into natural hair since my cut. Oh, well done. Welcome to the club. So the real Frida says, my hair constantly sheds, and won't grow. What do you recommend? So I recommend that you get your blood drawn, because if it's something that you've noticed recently, then you need to kind of figure out from multiple points of view what could be the issue. So I would say get your bloods drawn, and then ask yourself if your stress levels have changed. But before I even say that, can we just appreciate how well this is detangling? Like, my curls have bounced. Like, this is what my hair was looking like, and my curls have bounced back. They've literally bounced back, and I'm able to run my hands through my hair so swiftly and easily. But yes, if you're someone who's randomly experiencing a lot of shedding out of nowhere, or it's refusing to retain length, get your bloods drawn. The chances are you're most likely deficient in a few nutrients, mainly like iron, could also be vitamin D. I think about what 80 or 90% of black people, people of color, are vitamin D deficient and they have no clue. So once you've sorted out kind of the internal work, then focus on the external. What can you do topically? So I would recommend that, of course, you learn how to finger detangle, okay? Because when it comes to like trying to avoid shedding and breakage, you need to master finger detangling. And I know a lot of people struggle with finger detangling because they don't have the right conditioners. They struggle with conditions that don't have any slip, and then try to use a comb and then rip all their hair out. Okay, so I want you to invest yourself. Okay, because this is the best time of the year. If you've been umming and ahhing about amino naturals, this is the only time of the year we're going to be this cheap. So the Tangle Slayer is amazing because it softens your hair, as you can see. So it feels like silk, and you can run your hands through your hair with no ease. And when you can run your hands like this or that with ease, then guess what? Less shedding, less breakage, more length retention. So I'm just going to show you again what it looks like. This is the Tangle Slayer in action. It needs just a little bit of water to activate, but when it's active, baby, as you can see, the proof is in the pudding. Let me show you the before. This is the before, and this is the after. The before, the after. Can we see that? This, I cannot go anywhere. I cannot run my hands. This, it's almost as if my hair was like, and you guys just witnessed how quickly I did that. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. So I'm going to try and stay on top of these questions. If I have missed your questions, please just ask them again. I'm trying my best to answer them whilst detangling. So please ask them again. So on YouTube, hey Kimberly, so she says, our Lord loves you, so why wouldn't I? You and your family always stay blessed and healthy in Christ. Hallelujah and amen. Thank you so much for your prayers. Honestly, I have the best community ever. Like, can I just really appreciate you guys, because the amount of emails, DMs that we get of people just praying for us is, I don't even have the words. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to Kimberly, to any single person who is just like giving us words of encouragement, because you guys do not know what that means to us. In this current climate that we're living in, where businesses are closing, or it's just crazy out here. Like the world of business, the world of beauty, the world of hair care is going crazy. So honestly, our community, you guys are the reason we do this, because we know that when it comes to black hair care, we need ownership within the black community. So I'm so proud to be able to serve black women, because I know that we as a community will always support, what works, of course, but also we support each other. So I'm just really grateful, honestly. The community that we've built has been amazing. And you guys just keep coming back. And you're the reason why we're still in business, quite frankly, because it's hard out here. Like, I'll be so honest with you, it's super hard out here. So I really appreciate all the love, all the appreciation. Thank you so much. So Yana says we have the same hair texture. Oh, really? What hair texture do you think I am? Because a lot of people say I think I'm like a 4A, 4B, but truthfully, I think my hair looks looser on camera, but when it dries, especially without any product, like it doesn't look like this. Like it looks like this for a moment and then it changes. And the longer my hair has gotten, the looser my curls have appeared. Can you see this? The longer my hair has gotten, the looser the curls appear. But I would say I think I'm actually a mix of all the fours, depending on where in my head you're looking at, because some parts of my hair are looser than others. And then when it dries, it always looks different. So it really just does depend on the angle of the section. Oh, wait, I'm missing comments. Oh, Beyonce says your hair products are the best. Thank you so much. Have you gone ahead and made your Black Friday order? Girl, this is the time of year people stock up. But no, I really, really, really appreciate all the love. You guys are amazing. I just want to say a big thank you for supporting us. Honestly, your support has meant the world. Thank you so much for the love. So Yana says, I'm in the forest too, and I have the same thing. It depends on if it's wet or dry. Yeah, like my hair texture, I don't like to put it in a box and say full A, full B, full C, full Z. It just is what it is. If anything, it's full N for Nigeria. I'm full N. It's a new hair texture because it only belongs to me. And if you're Nigerian, maybe you have it too. But yeah, I don't like typing. Do you like typing, guys, or is it just me? I don't know. But yes, as I said before, this Tangle Slayer softens your hair so it feels like silk, and then you can go ahead and detangle in a hot sec. Like it does not take long for me to detangle my hair because of my method and the great products that I use. So Juniper says, I want to buy the high porosity line. What products are a must? Okay, if you're high porosity, I think the Tangle Slayer and also the Herbal Silk are a must. The Tangle Slayer, because with high porosity hair, it tends to be more fragile. So you want to make sure that you are using a conditioner that will actually prevent your hair from breaking off. And then I also recommend the Herbal Silk Strength Revival Mask because it's got silk amino acids, which help your hair. It's basically food for high porosity hair, okay? It's going to strengthen your hair, make it less likely to break and snap off. It's going to strengthen it, okay? It's got so many herbs, it's got silk amino acids, and it's going to make your hair still be moisturized. It's a protein treatment, but not in a sense where it's going to make your hair really hard and stiff. It's going to make your hair, it's going to strengthen it, but it's also going to make sure that it's still moisturized. So I'd recommend this Herbal Silk, and I also recommend this Kink Hair Pro Plus. Also, so if you're high porosity, these award-winning products are for you. Run, do not walk. The 1 liters and the bundles always go first. So I always recommend if you're trying us out, okay, great, get the 300 ml. But if you're restocking, do not even bother getting this. Get the 1 liters because they're the most value for money. You get so much product. So this is 1 liter, or it's 33 fluid ounces, okay? And it's off 30% off. So Olamikun Cole says your hair is so thick and healthy. I love it. I want it to be like just like yours. Can you give me some tips, girl? You're welcome. You've come to the right place. So in terms of thickness and health, the top things I would recommend is throwing away your combs. Throw away your combs because combs do a lot of damage to our hair without us knowing. A lot of damage. Throw away your combs and really master the art of finger detangling. And the reason a lot of people hate finger detangling is because they don't have the right conditioner that gives them enough slip. So throw away your combs, master finger detangling, and also learn your hair porosity. Learn your hair porosity and then cater to your hair porosity. So if you're someone who has low porosity hair like mine, focus on deep conditioning treatments. For example, we have the Moisture Miracle Deep Conditioner, which is here. It's infused with, of course, slippery elm as well. We've actually added slippery elm to all of our conditions now. So it's even more moisturizing and even more nutritious for your hair. So you want to pile this on with a deep conditioning cap or do it whilst you're in the shower. And if you're high porosity, then go ahead and use the Herbal Silk. So find out your hair porosity, get rid of combs, give your hair treatments dependent on your hair porosity, and then make sure your hair is moisturized at all costs, okay? Make sure your hair is moisturized. Always, always, always use a leave-in and oil. Leave-in and oil. Or if you can get a butter, then use a leave-in and butter, depending on what your hair likes. And then my last tip would actually be, I had it, stretched hairstyles. If you're someone, especially with texture like mine, like my hair may seem like it's coily or curly, but it's actually very kinky. and it can tangle. As you can see, my hair can tangle, especially the ends. So I always try to keep my hair stretched in a protective style. So that can either, even if my hair is blown out like this, I don't like to leave it like that. I like to at least braid or twist up at night to prevent the hair from kind of like tangling on and of itself. So yes, my top tips for thickness, for length retention: throw away your combs, master finger detangling, find out your porosity, and then give your hair treatments based on your porosity. So if you're low porosity, make sure you're doing moisturizing treatments. If you're high porosity, then make sure you're doing protein treatments. Make sure you use a leave-in oil, and then keep your hair stretched at all costs. And I know I'm missing so many questions, guys. I want to try and scroll up. Okay, so Yana Banana says, is a wide tooth comb still acceptable? I recently was diagnosed with lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. I'm so sorry. So I've been struggling with finger detangling. Oh, I'm so sorry, my girl. I don't know if you've looked into just leading an anti-inflammatory lifestyle in general, just with your other conditions. Because I know, especially when it comes to kind of autoimmune conditions, it's kind of birthed from inflammation. So if you, I don't know if you've looked at it already, but it would greatly benefit you to look at ways to reduce the fire, the inflammation in your body that may be causing the other conditions. But nevertheless, oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could come and detangle your hair for you, girl. So all I would say is, if you're someone, of course, if you're limited with how much finger detangling you can do, I would say at a bare minimum, at least start with finger detangling, and then get rid of the big major knots. And once your hair is at a point where it can kind of accept a comb, then do it. But I would say never start off with the comb. Always just at least 50% of the job should be done with your hand, and then you can go in with a comb. And then if you're going to go in with a comb, we start at the end, work your way up, and at the moment you get any kind of pushback, stop, use your fingers to search through the knot and break it down, and then go in. But just take your time. And yeah, God bless you. I pray for healing as well concerning your the diagnosis, the diagnoses, is that diagnoses or diagnoses that you received? I really pray for healing. I genuinely mean that. So where am I? Okay, I think I definitely missed questions. So if you do have questions, please go ahead and just put them again below. I'm trying to multitask because your girl's a mum of two who's busy trying to make it all happen. So please repost your questions if I've missed them, okay? And as you can see, my hair is detangled with just a few pumps of conditioner. And for someone like me, this can quite literally last me over 6 months. And I have a lot of hair. So with a bottle like this, you're really getting a bang for your buck. And again, guys, it's on at 30% off. This is the biggest sale of the year. And once stock is gone, it's gone. Okay, Sasha says, how do you prevent your hairline from thinning? Okay, so whenever I give tips, I don't ever like to just give you product tips alone. I want to give you a multifaceted approach, because that's the way in which we should view hair. Because I think a lot of hair care brands kind of forget the missing link between wellness and hair products. They kind of want to just sell you a miracle product without getting you to understand perhaps the root problem, the root cause. So I say all that to say, with hair thinning, there can be, of course, multiple reasons why this is happening, but for I think a large amount of time, or cases when people have specific hair thinning, it's due to excess DHT. And if you don't know what DHT is, it's fine. It's basically just a hormone called dihydrotestosterone, which men typically have, but women can also have. And when we have an increase in this hormone actually attacks our crown, attacks our hairline. So you can, of course, figure out ways to lower the DHT in your body through your diet, through your stress. So things like sugar, for example, elevates DHT levels. Things like stress elevates DHT levels. So I would recommend that you go and live a more anti-inflammatory lifestyle, lowering your stress, making sure that your sugar intake, or at least have a low insulin diet plan. Like, basically eat like you're trying not to get diabetes, right? And that's going to greatly improve not only your hairline but your overall health. And then, as a another approach to target yourself topically of the area, look for DHT blockers. So DHT blockers can be found in things like pumpkin seed oil, amla, rosemary essential oil, peppermint essential oil, and all of these great ingredients, of course, are in Follicle Fuel Pro Plus. Okay, this is an amazing, amazing oil. I think we've got about 20 different herbs and oils, which we infuse, very slowly. We don't use any heat when it comes to the infusion process of this oil, because we truly believe, in fact, we know that when you infuse herbs and oils together, the best way to do it is in a very dark place for a long time. So then you get the maximum benefit of the oils and the herbs without deteriorating the quality. So I say all that to say, we make this by hand. We infuse the herbs and the oils together for at least 6 weeks, sometimes even longer, just to get even more potency. So Follicle Fuel Pro Plus, go ahead and check it out. It's at the lowest price of the year, 30% off. So go ahead and check that out. So if you're experiencing any scalp or edges thinning, this is your best bet when it comes to topical products that you can use along with the lifestyle. And go ahead and comment circle under any of my posts, and what you're going to get access to is the inner circle. That's the 360-degree wellness club that I created, and it has so much information beyond products in helping to restore the health of your hair. So that is a long piece of advice, but I like to be really thorough. Let me know, guys, if you would actually like to get some kind of one-on-one consultations with me, because I also understand that I've been doing this for a long time and I've got a lot of information, and this internet can be very daunting with just the amount of information that's out there. And sometimes you just kind of want someone to give you advice based on your unique situation. So I'm noticing that, of course, I get DMs every minute of the day, and I want to be able to serve our community best. And the only way I can do that is by perhaps doing one-on-one consultations, because the content that I make is great, but sometimes I know that the questions that people ask, I would love to go into more detail, but I just don't have the time for it. But I would love to serve you guys in that way. So if you're someone who would like what do you call it, consultations, then let me know. Okay, someone has just commented, you're a gimmick, go get a face job. You know what, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I am God's masterpiece. I do not need to get any face job. You cannot tell me about myself. And I just pray that you find Jesus Christ, because that kind of comment is not it. But thank you anyway for the engagement. It does help. And I'm going to block you. How do I block them? I can remove them. There we go. Goodbye. There we go. What else? Okay, someone asked, how long does it take for me to detangle my whole head? So it takes about 30 minutes, and it also depends on what kind of state of my hair is in. So if, for example, I haven't detangled my hair in like straight 4 weeks, and I've just kind of like left it in this rough bun, then it's going to take me a little bit of time. But if I've been kind of on my, moisturizing routine, then it might take me 30 minutes, maybe even 20. It really depends. So go ahead and show us some love on aminonaturals.com, guys. Again, we are at the most inexpensive, what do you call it? Let me also look at inventory, because I know I've been talking a lot about this Tangle Slayer, and it's always the first thing to sell out. I've literally had to spend close to $700 just to ship some emergency stock to the US, because this sold out in a few hours, and I didn't want people to be disappointed, because last time we sold out really quickly, people got angry and were like, guys, like, I didn't get a chance to place my order yet. So guys, if you haven't already and you're interested in the Tangle Slayer, run, do not walk. This is literally a relaxer in a bottle without the effects of a relaxer. It's going to soften your hair so it feels like silk so that you can detangle your hair in half the time. So go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and answer some more questions. So Emmanuel Atkins says, I have low porosity hair. What do I need? So if you're low porosity, you need a shampoo to make sure you're actually cleansing your hair right. You also need a deep conditioner. So this Moisture Miracle Deep Conditioner. You also need a Moisture Miracle leave-in and an oil. So the best kit if you're low porosity hair or if you're just trying to try this out is to get the wash kit, because that wash kit has everything you need for a wash routine that will truly simplify it to the T. We thought about everything that someone would need and we've literally put it in a kit that you can kind of plug and play. So go ahead and go to our website, mineralnaturals.com, and type in wash kit, because also with the bundle, guys, you already get a discount. And with the discount that is happening right now, you're getting a discount on a discount. So if you're wanting to try us out, your best bet to kind of get a feel of the products that we have is our wash kit. Okay, wash kit. And we also have a 6-month supply of that kit, which has over 7 liters worth of products. In fact, it might even be close to 8. Let me find out what that is in fluid ounces. That's about 200. You get 270 fluid ounces of product, okay, in a 6-month supply kit. And I'm telling you now, that is very generous because it won't last you just 6 months. It will probably last you a year and maybe more some. But we're just kind of like, making sure that we don't want to say 1 year and then it runs out, right? So we kind of like hedge our bets at 6 months. But I'm telling you now, it is very generous. So go ahead and check us out on mineralnaturals.com. And again, this is the best time of year because we are at the cheapest price of the year. Oh, bless you. Okay, so Makawas says, how often do you have to apply the follicle fuel in a week? So I recommend about 3 to 4 times. So that can be every other day. So 3 to 4 times can be enough. Little Miss Faithful says, Janet, you're such an impo. Love to see a woman thriving in business. Thank you so much. Honestly, I would not be here without you guys supporting me as a community. Everything I do is truly to serve you in a way that pleases God. So I really thank you for just the love and the support that you guys have shown me. Honestly, I think businesses don't talk much or don't talk enough about the community, because ideally, as a business owner, we wouldn't be around if you guys weren't here. So I want to say thank you to you for being around, for supporting us. Like, even if you haven't even purchased anything, it's really just being on this live, liking, commenting, sharing, whatever it is. Even if you tell your friend about us, whatever it is, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless you. Because honestly, as you've honored us, I pray that God would honor you too. And please excuse the background. Like, quite literally, this is one of the pots we use to boil the flax gel for Grip and Grow. So thank you, Little Miss Faithful. Sam Pearl says, I'm watching from Germany, my love. Thank you for letting me know how to get along with my hair. One of my questions is, what do you think about the Rev Air? Oh, that's a great question. I love the Rev Air. I really do. But I understand that it may not be in everyone's price point. And also, you may not actually have access to it depending on where you are. So because I'm in the UK, they don't actually sell it in the UK. They only sell it in the US and Canada. So I do like it for what it is, because it makes the drying process for our texture of hair less daunting. But I think with blow drying your hair, the magic is truly in the method. So if you're someone who has the budget for it, hey Michelle, how are you doing, girl? Sorry, my mum just joined the live. Hey Michelle from New York. I know she hates calling me calling her mum, but she's actually my mum. I love her too much. She's honestly amazing. Okay, sorry, I've gotten distracted. So yeah, I love the Rev Air, but if you don't have the budget for it, I wouldn't beat yourself up about it, because it obviously is very pricey. Because there's always ways that you can blow dry your hair with minimal damage using the correct method. So I actually have a video all about like me showing you the different methods you can blow dry your hair with minimal damage. So go ahead and watch that. But I probably need to make an updated one, honestly. I've been very inconsistent on YouTube. Please forgive me. The way life has been life in my whole house was sick. Like we all got some kind of coronavirus or so I don't know what it was, but it literally quite literally almost took us out. And so that and it's obviously happened during Black Friday. It's happened during so we were also accepted into an accelerated program, which has been amazing. Honestly, I don't have words to describe how faithful God has been, but it's all happened whilst we all got sick. So life has been fun. That's why I've been so inconsistent with everything, quite literally. So I'm here still trying to part my hair. Gosh, it's really hard to multitask. But my hair, as you can see, like I'm so happy that I get to show you guys me detangling my hair in real time, so you can see how well this Tangle Slayer works. And Michelle says, I've got the New York bug. What? Were you guys sick as well? Because the way we were feeling was terrible. Absolutely outrageous. Okay, let me also answer some more questions. Okay, T Vegan says, I have breakage on the left side of my nape and I'm not sure why. No issues with my left side. I stopped wearing tension styles. Any ideas or product suggestions? I would like a consult. Okay, if it's on one side of your head, that is a bit of a strange one because unless it's perhaps due to some kind of internal issue, like for example, low iron, low vitamin D, or like, selenium, those could be contributing factors. And unless I really knew your lifestyle, I really wouldn't know. But if you've kind of ruled out all of the, for example, you're very gentle with your hair, you use great products with great slip, then I would think that that could be an internal thing. So unless you tell me about your life, have you got your bloods drawn? Um, yeah, have you got your bloods drawn? And then also tell me your diet, like the kind of things you eat. If you're someone who likes a lot of processed food or sugar, all of these things really contribute to the health and the integrity of our hair because hair is ultimately a sign of good overall health. So if you're internally, your hair is, if internally, sorry, your body is kind of on fight or flight mode or doesn't have the nutrients to make the hair, then it's almost pointless using products when your body is still in like recovery mode. So yes, let me know, let me know. So San Pearl says, okay, I will, thank you. So would it help right now with detangling? And will soon, yeah. So the red hair doesn't really help with detangling. It just helps with stretching your hair out. So it's a blow dryer. But it allows your hair to not be mishandled, let's just say, in the blow drying process. Like you can just see how I'm spritzing water on my hair and it's still refusing to revert. This is how you know my hair is dry. Dry. So I'm gonna go in with a few more pumps of this Tangle Slayer. Can we see that consistency? This is like the creamy crack without the side effects. A relaxer without the side effects. Thank you, Tangle Slayer. This is actually a really big section. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, you weren't sick, Michelle. So what happened? What's this New York bug? Oh, okay. Sam Pearl says, still talking about the river. Sorry, maybe it wasn't clear enough. Wow, I don't know why my words are struggling to get out of my mouth. What is going on? Yeah, so the breath air, ultimately, think of it as a Hoover or a vacuum cleaner, but for hair. So what it does is instead of you have it to use like the comb attachment to blow dry your hair or whatever it is, you have this huge hoover that sucks everything. So it does help to stretch your hair with minimal tension. So I really like it for that. I personally really like it. But again, I understand that. But I think they should be having a Black Friday sale. So definitely check out. If they have a Black Friday sale and it's in your budget, I say go get it. But if not, then you can still use, for example, there's like I think it's called a Revlon brush, which you can use. And the way in which I like to use blow drying tools are the tension method. So it kind of works in the same way the Rev Air works, but you kind of do it manually. So you can literally hold your hair like this and blow dry it like this in a downwards motion. That way you don't get all the tension that comes with your hair being free, but it keeps your hair taut, and then you have minimal breakage. But of course, this is very manual. If you want a softer life, then the Rev Air will basically do that for you. So I hope that helps. Michelle says, I just did mine last night, detangle with the Slayer in like 25 minutes, one step brush. It's very hot though. Oh, thank you, Michelle. So Perfectly Crazy says, how much are consultations? Well, right now I don't have a listing for consultations because I don't know why I don't actually. Because people always ask me. But I think I'm also trying to figure out what is a good price point for consultations. Like, let's actually chat. What is a good price point for consultations, guys? Because at the end of the day, I think my time to me is very limited and I don't want to charge crazily. You know what I mean? Especially with the current situation we have going on with the cost of living crisis. But then at the same time, like my time is so valuable to me. I've got two small children. I run a business full time. Like I work for myself. So I would have to really price that according to basically how much I would make in a day from that time. So yeah. So Michelle says $49 for 45 minutes. Girl, $49. I don't know if I could do that. So this is the issue. I don't want to overprice myself, but at the same time, I'm like, gosh, I have to still be realistic. $49, 49. So that's not. So the issue also is I'm in UK pounds. So I need people to pay me in pounds. $49 is probably like, how much is that in UK pounds? It's probably about 30 something pounds, which is a lot of money. I don't think I could even buy a train. Like the train ticket from my house to London is about £50, which is about $60. So things are expensive, okay? So I'm still umming and ahhing about making consultations. I'd have to price it right. And I want to make sure that I give you guys the best um what do you call it, service, because at the end of the day as well, you're going to have to do a bit of work as well. With a hair consultation, I'm going to basically ask you about your entire life journey, the stress, the trauma, the medications you've had, what kind of diet you have, what's your level of activity, because these all form part of the discussion. So let's think about it actually. So, oh, Sampel says, girl, the price could be more. Well, it would be virtual. It's one to one. Don't forget. Yeah, it's one to one. And 45 minutes in my day is like gold. So if I say, like, for example, I would charge people, I don't know, let's just say $300. I'm like, how many people who have hair issues would be able to afford that in this current cost of living climate? Do you know what I mean? Of course, I'm going to add a lot of value, but I also kind of don't want to put something out there that I don't know, not makes people feel intimidated, but I don't know. I have to think about it, girl. Okay, Michelle. At this point, Michelle is going to do the one-on-one consultations with me because $49 for 30 minutes. I don't know if I could do that. It costs way too much to live. I don't know if you know about. I mean, New York is pretty expensive, but in London, oh, $49, like that will not feed my family for even a day. Okay, so Crystal says, how do you balance more? I didn't expect this conversation to even get here, but okay, maybe we should get to the end of this. How much should we charge for consultations, guys? Let's put it in the comment. How much would you charge for, or would you pay for a 1 hour consultation where you do a bit of homework, and you provide me all your information that I would need to give you a true hair care plan that would work specifically for you? Michelle says, I'm trying to think of the people. You know what? Maybe I would open up at a price that is reasonable just to see people, let people experience the the benefits of working with me, and then I'd have to adjust the price accordingly, especially if the queue is very long, because obviously your girl needs to, yeah. Okay, Michelle has come down to 1 hour for $149. Now that's more sustainable. Okay. I think that's a bit more sustainable. What do you guys think? $149? Or for me, it's gonna be pounds, okay? Not dollars, pounds. I work in pounds, guys. Dollars. I can't with dollars. $149 for an hour. Is that a lot? Is that too much for a consultation? Okay, I need to answer questions. So, how do you balance moisturized hair and not make it oily? So to make sure that your hair is not too oily, is you need to make sure that you are shampooing every single wash day, at least every 10 to 14 days, depending on your lifestyle. If you can do 1 week, that's even great. Make sure that you're actually shampooing your hair to get rid of any buildup, any of the excess oils, excess products, and you can actually shampoo your hair twice. Of course, I love the Root Revive shampoo. You can use standard or Pro Plus if you have more so alopecia prone hair. And again, this is on at the cheapest price of the year. Use code BF30 on aminonaturals.com. This shampoo right here, guys, honestly, I don't like to say Ayurvedic because I'm a Christian. And Michelle would probably um, agree with me, but it is a herbal tea. It is a herbal tea mixed with a shampoo, so it makes sure it's not even a shampoo. It's actually a cast-out soap base. So if you know anything about Dr. Bronner's, for example, that cast-out soap, just imagine a herbal tea with Michelle's like herbal in capitals, herbal tea with cast-out soap. Think of that mixed into one. That's what you have here. So your hair does not get dried out, maintains moisture, but you get rid of the buildup, get rid of the sebum, etc. And then you go in with the deep conditioner and leave it in oil to make sure that your hair is moisturized. But just make sure you're shampooing your hair often to get rid of that buildup. I'm gonna have to do this more often, just like chat and just like do our hair. Because this has been kind of fun and it's kind of like keeping me company. Okay, I need to get into these comments. Sam Pearl says, depends. Americans, Europeans, €100 for 1 hour. Africans, €5. LOL, so sad. But for them, it's not fair. €5, girl, €5. That would be the cost of the platform to even have it there. Like, honestly. But no, I understand. I understand. And yeah, I really wish I could reach more people because I know a lot of people just need kind of like dedicated advice. Michelle said you can pay me in jelly and Tangle Slayer. And she said herbal in capital letters. I can't, yeah. This is a herbal tea. And I can't even take myself. This is the herbal tea and cast out Dr. Bronner soap mixed together. Let's just call it that. I'm trying to give you a visualization of this shampoo, and it makes this amazing golden shampoo that will really help to ensure that your hair is cleansed but not stripped of its natural moisture. Okay, let me scroll. Again, if you have questions that I haven't answered, please put them back. Products for low porosity hair. So low porosity hair, get your shampoo, get your Moisture Miracle deep conditioner. Oops, sorry. Get your Moisture Miracle deep conditioner, your leave-in, and your oil. If you've got low porosity hair, this is your time. Shampoo, deep conditioner, leave-in, oil. Of course, the Tangle Slayer is an added step to detangle. But honestly, both these conditions have great slip. So kind of choose what your main concerns are. If you want a smoother detangling day, then Tangle Slayer, you can add it. But also you can get all of this in a bundle, okay, guys, because the bundle gives you a discount and then you can use the Black Friday 30, the BF30 on it as well, which means you get a discount on a discount. So this is basically just left of this one. I'm throwing away product for free. Okay. Oh my gosh, T Vegan said, just found out I have low iron. This is it. A lot of people don't make the connection between hair growth and your nutrient levels. Like, your hair is a reflection of your internal health. So if you're noticing, for example, you're doing everything right, like you're detangling on time, you're shampooing every 2 weeks, and your hair is like breaking off at random places, get your blood drawn, get your levels checked, especially iron. Iron. That is a key nutrient in the hair, the anatomy of hair. So if you're iron deficient, your hair is not going to prioritize hair growth, and it's not going to prioritize the strengthening of your hair, and you're going to see your hair shedding and being more brittle. So get your bloods drawn, get your bloods drawn, get your bloods drawn. But yes, this is all stuff I would cover in a one-on-one consultation, because I've realized a lot of people don't make the connections between their diet. How did this even get here? Their diet, their lifestyle, even medications, like certain birth controls, and also are missing off the top of my head birth controls and another type of medication. I always forget it, but it's also linked to hair loss and thinning. So these are all the things that you would kind of need to review. And do you guys now see why I don't wear my hair out? Because when I wear my hair out, especially in this kind of like state where I'm not moisturizing it, the tangles are crazy. And trying to read like the tangle slayer, goodness me, I'm giving it a hard job, but it's working effectively. I've barely lost any hair in this whole process. I'm almost like halfway done and I've barely lost any hair. This is testament to the tangle slayer. Okay. The tangle slayer is doing its job. It will make your hair feel like silk, like you got to relax that so you can detangle your hair in half the time. So yeah, trying to make sure I don't miss out on comments. Did I miss something? Oh, okay. Virgo Melanie Monroe said 40-minute initial consultation, £250. That's more I like it. That's more I like it. What do you say, Michelle? Someone is saying £250. So that would be what? Close to over $300 for a 1 hour consultation. That is what would make me jump out of bed. No, honestly, it's actually been on the cards for a while. Honestly, I've just not had the time to implement it. That's the only thing that would stop me, because yeah, when you like, I would rather be good at a few things I would rather be great at a few things than good at a lot of things, if that makes sense. So it's something that I'm considering, but we would have to have the right infrastructure and framework in place. But if you guys want it, then I would give it to you, because I'm all about the people. Oh, Samson is actually saying, how can people pay for the one-on-one consultation? Guys, it's not live. We're literally just discussing it. We're trying to figure out if this is something that I want to do, and if it's something that you guys would benefit from, and if it would make sense from a price point. So the one-on-one consultation is up for debate. I haven't committed to it just yet, but I know that you guys would truly benefit from it. Michelle says, I don't know about that. I can go to the salon, get the consult and a haircut and stuff for less than $300. Okay, girl. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, no, I understand. 300. Virgo Melanie Monroe said 250 starting, hun. Okay, T Vegan said 150. Okay. I'm so far behind on Instagram. Okay, I think I'm all right. I've caught up with Instagram. So apparently 150. So how about we meet in the middle here? How does 150? And the thing is, this is in pounds. Okay, Samson said $99. Guys, I work in pounds. I'm from the UK. Hear my accent. I can't deal in dollars. Dollars to me is like I can't deal in dollars. $99 is probably like £80. I can't. Give me in pounds, then we can talk. But for dollars, I don't know about that. Okay, Samson said £120. Okay, that's a bit more reasonable. Michelle said wherever $149 is in pounds. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are actually cracking me up. When I actually do this, y'all better line up and buy. Don't get me to do the whole infrastructure. You guys don't show up. Michelle says, girl, your website converts it. So Sampel says, do I ever do protein treatments, or doesn't it make sense because we have dry hair? So protein treatments you can definitely do even if your hair is dry. So protein treatments are good for people, especially if you have high porosity hair or you're someone who uses a lot of heat, then protein treatments are good. But then again, not all protein treatments are made equal. The one that we have here at Mineral Naturals has silk amino acids, and silk amino acids are great because they're small enough to actually penetrate the hair shaft and make it stronger and strengthen it. But this is great because it's packed with so many different herbs that also strengthen your hair and nourish it as well. It's not just a conditioner. It's almost like a conditioner that you can eat because it's packed with literal herbs from the earth to strengthen your hair naturally, along with the silk amino acids. But you can definitely do it if you're someone who what do you call it? You use heat a lot, or you have low porosity hair. Sorry, if you have high porosity hair. So here we are with the Tangle Slayer, and I've been here longer than I'd anticipated. Oh, Michelle, you're really selling, aren't you? Michelle says the silk protein is the best, or your hair is skimpy like mine. So Sadia says, what would you recommend for oily hair? Girl, if my hair was oily, I'd be happy because my hair would be dry unless I do something about it. But no, if you have oily hair, shampoo, 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 shampoo. Okay, oily hair, shampoo, shampoo, shampoo. Yeah. Michelle says the herbal silk reminds her of a clay mask. So soothing. I can use that silk treatment weekly. Yes. This is a protein treatment that will, you don't need to be scared of it, even if you're low porosity hair, because you will not get that protein overload from it. Because, yes, there is protein in it, but there's also so many herbs. And again, guys, use the code BF30. That's BF30 on every single product I'm mentioning, because again, this is going to be the most cost effective time of the year, and it's only while stocks last. I haven't honestly, guys, I've not really checked inventory. So as I'm talking, quite literally, there could be nothing left. But I'm wishful and hoping that there is stock for you guys to buy. So run, do not walk. Use code BF30, that's BF30 to shop non-toxic, award-winning Afro hair care. We formulate products with the health of Black women in mind. We don't use any parabens, any phthalates, any endocrine disruptors. So you can rest assured that these products will not affect your fertility and they will not affect any part of your body in that way. Only thing you will get is good length retention and moisturized hair. So Charmaine Lois, oh hello Charmaine, I definitely recommend I can't even get my. I definitely remember you. Silk Herbal. How often should you use this? So with the Silk Herbal, I would recommend that if you're low prostate, you can use it maybe like every 1 to 2 months, depending on how your hair feels. But if you're someone who has high porosity hair, you can quite literally use it every single wash day. And if you're someone who uses a lot of heat, you can literally use it every single wash day. There isn't really a limit that you can have. But then again, go with what your hair likes. So if you are someone who you don't even know if you're protein sensitive and you use it, you're like, my hair doesn't seems a bit more stiff, then kind of veer off protein. But as a point of thumb, if you're low porosity hair, I would say every 4 to 6 weeks. But if you are high porosity, you can use it every single wash day. So Singuko says, I feel like my hair just stopped growing since the last 9 months and it's getting dry and shrinky. Girl, what's your routine? What are you doing to your hair? Talk to me. Give me more information. Have you changed your routine? What kind of products do you use? All that good stuff. And it's so deceiving because I know my hair literally looks like maybe like a 3C hair type here, but it is a lie. Okay. My hair is a liar. It seems that way because I think the longer my hair gets, the looser the curl pattern looks. But the moment it dries, this is what we're looking at. Okay? So do not be deceived. Because there's also this debate around how looser hair textures tend to grow more. And I don't believe that. I don't think looser hair textures grows more. I think that kinkier hair types are just less well understood. So people abuse kinky hair and then we don't have any length retention. I think that's what it is. That's what it is. Michelle says it's balanced. So she's talking about the herbal silk. Michelle says I'm low porosity and use it literally every 2 weeks because fine strands are just weaker naturally. Yes. So this is a fine strand hair safe, low porosity safe, and high porosity safe. It's all the safes. So again, if you have questions, especially Instagram, because the comments are going so quickly, go ahead and ask them again. Please have mercy. Please have mercy. And And once we're done with detangling, I'm gonna have to love and leave you guys because I have a life. And it's also 9:42 p.m. at night. So you girl is hustling on a Monday night of all nights. On a Monday night. I must love you guys. Clearly, I must like you guys. I must love you to be here hustling on a Monday night when I could be watching K drama. No, you guys. Honestly, without the community, I would be nowhere. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Even if you haven't even bought anything, it's just a genuine thank you for supporting, for being a part of this live, for liking, for commenting, for just being a part of the crew. Honestly, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You honestly do not know what it means to me because this 2025 has been crazy when it comes to businesses and the rate in which they're closing. Mm, girl, so I'm grateful to God, honestly. I also got skeptical and thought my hairdresser pulls my hair hard and heats it up sometimes with the stretcher. Does your hairdresser secretly hate you? What's going on? I feel like, I mean, it depends on the hairstylist, but hairstylists sometimes get a bad rap, but I don't think it's any fault of their own. I think it's because natural hair, especially, is a relatively new phenomenon. Relatively new. So it's gonna just be a learning curve for the industry to catch up with having to deal with natural hair. Because I know, like, for example, has anyone like tried to get braids and then on the list of things for you to do for you to prep for your appointment, the stylist will say, "Oh, if you have natural hair, make sure you have no product in it, and then also make sure it's blow dried. And if it's not blow dried, then I'm going to charge you extra £50 to blow dry it. And if you have product in it, then you better not complain if it doesn't come out right because then it's going to react with the gel." I think this is why I don't really get my hair braided because I'm tired of the requirements. How can I blow dry my hair with no product? I won't have any hair left. Like I need a little bit of leave-in, girl. Come on, what's all of that about? Like, what are you talking about? Come on. I want to add a little bit of leave-in, like a bit of moisture miracle leave-in, so I can blow dry my hair so it's not moisturized. Don't be mad at me. Do not be mad. What do you guys think? Okay, Sam Pearl says, would you start YouTube and TikTok right now again if you wouldn't have before? Am I my brain, girl? It's nearly 10 p.m. Did I read that right? So would I start YouTube and TikTok again if I wouldn't have before? I think you're asking like, would know what I would know now? Would I have? Would I start YouTube again? Yes, most definitely. It's been the platform that has changed my life forever. I've been able to connect with people that I would never have connected with, like just through the internet. So 100%, 10, 50 toes down, 50 toes down. Um, would I start this all over again? Oh no, bless you. Your English is good, don't worry. I think also the way I was reading it is a bit weird. Hopefully you can understand me because I talk a little bit fast. So I hope you can understand my English, girl. Because even me, I'm still trying to learn English, and I'm born and bred in the UK, speaking the Queen's English, and I even stumble on my words. Um, Synergy says, "What hair product?" Look, clearly stumbling on my words. What hair products would you recommend I use for my dry hair? And is there anything for the scalp? Yes. I recommend everything at umenonatural.com. No, for real. If you have dry hair, you need to look at what your porosity is. So, if, for example, you have low porosity, then you need to look for moisturizing treatments. For example, our Moisture Miracle deep conditioner, and then you want to use a leave-in Moisture Miracle, moisture, and then an oil to ensure that your hair has the maximum moisture. If you have high porosity hair, then I would recommend instead of using the Moisture Miracle deep conditioner, you actually use the Herbal Silk deep conditioner and then apply the leave-in and oil. And that's going to really help you to maintain moisture because the thing is with a silk, with this herbal silk, it's protein, it's going to strengthen your hair, and it's going to prevent your hair from losing moisture. So, for example, if you have high porosity hair, your hair tends to gain moisture quickly, but it loses it just as quickly. But with a deep condition like this, it helps to alleviate that and ensure that your hair can accept moisture and then it can stay moisturized. Okay. Sampo says, but is it not too late? No, because a lot of people does it. And girl, do you know drama series Marty, my man? I don't know what that series is. But yes, the thing is, the content game now, especially in 2025, when people don't even want to be on their phones, people are having like off-grid years, or the way social media was, for example, in 2020, is nothing like what it is now. But I don't think that should stop you, because it's just like saying, for example, whoever created, I don't know, flooring back in 1800s, yeah, versus someone who created the first carpet. I don't know when carpet was invented. Okay, please just bear with me as I go about this escapade. So, like, if for example, okay, look, let's make it simpler. Whoever made the first ever chair in the world, right, versus someone who makes chairs today. If the person who makes groundbreaking chairs that make people so comfortable they could sit around all day, if they thought, oh well, someone has already made a chair, so therefore I'm not going to bother doing it. But you need to remember, you are God's masterpiece. I don't know if you're a Christian, but I'm Christian, all right? So I don't know if this word is for you, but just bear with me. You are God's masterpiece, and if you have a burning desire in any um industry, whatever it is, if there's a problem that you want to provide people solutions for, then you should go ahead and do that. No matter if there's 10 million people in the industry, 100 million in the industry, there is no one like you. And you are divinely created by God. I truly believe that. So, with all that being said, I would say that yes, the content game is harder, but still, there is no one like you. And so long as you continue to stay in the word of God, because it says in Psalms 1, when you I'm gonna have to bring up Psalms 1. I was reading it this morning. I'm gonna stop this tangling to preach to somebody today. If you don't like preaching, then please, this is not the life for you. I'm not sorry. I'm a Christian first and foremost. So yeah, the Bible says in Psalms 1, blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seats of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that brings forth fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. Whatever he does shall prosper. Blah, blah, blah. The ungodly are great. So, highlight that whatever he does shall prosper, but also highlight, and in his law he meditates day and night. There's a prerequisite for that prosperity. You need to be in the word of God. And once you know your identity, when you know who you are, there is nothing that God hasn't asked you to do that you cannot then do. Because ultimately, if, for example, God is asking you to start a YouTube channel, whatever it is that you're uniquely, divinely called to do, for you to say, "Oh, I'm not going to do it because of X, Y, Z," you're basically saying you're bigger than God. Like that's not how it works. Like if God said go and do, who are you to say no? Like who are you? Like who do you think you are? Like who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? So I say all that to say is, if truly you believe God is steering you to a path, and you are staying on His word, then He will give you everything. Like I'm literally wearing trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. And it's not by accident. It's not by accident. Oh, Plan to Code gave me $5 super chat. Thank you, girl. Yay. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. She says, so I hope that helped, Sand Pearl. Let me know. Plan to Code, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, love the crown. Any tips on making your hair fresh all day? I have sponge brush twist. Please help me. What a sponge brush twist? Is that the sponge that typically men, I guess, use, or people with shorter hair use to kind of like sponge their hair? Is that what you're talking about? If so, let me know. Singapore says, how long should I keep my cornrows in without washing, and how do I water it when it should? So you can keep your cornrows in for as long as you want, but I would say maximum of 4 to 6 weeks. But I would actually recommend that you wash your hair whilst in cornrows. Like definitely wash it. Okay, I'm gonna have to start. I can't eat, like my hair is so tangled. I can't even separate this piece of hair. I cannot. Oh, okay. Yes, I am a man. Okay. So for your hair to be fresh all day, make sure that you are. So I don't know how often you wash your hair. Do you wash your hair every day or every 2 days, 3 days? Let me know. Then I can kind of recommend how long you want it to be fresh for. It's cool. I don't typically have men on here. I wonder what brought you to my channel. But this is a safe place. Okay, every 3 days. So if you're washing your hair every 3 days, I would say to keep your hair fresh, you would need to spritz your every time you wash your hair, use use a deep conditioner. And this doesn't have to be for long. So when you wash your hair, shampoo, use a deep conditioner. Wrong product. Use a deep conditioner. Let that sit in whilst you're perhaps washing the rest of your body, and then apply the leave-in. Once you've come out, you can like squeeze the excess water out. Apply a leave-in and oil. I would also say gel. That took a long time. I would also say gel. However, these are sold out. I'm so sorry. These are amazing. Oh my gosh, the Grip and Grow jelly is sold out. But this jelly honestly will help moisturize your hair and also give you hold all at the same time. But use your gel of choice. So I would say shampoo, deep condition, wrong conditioner, shampoo, deep condition, use leave-in, gel, and oil. And what you can do is in the morning, if you feel like, oh, I just want to actually make sure you sleep on any kind of silk or satin pillowcase to prevent your hair from drying out from cotton. And in the morning, what you can do is spritz your hair with a little bit of water and apply a little bit of leave-in, like just a little bit, to kind of like reactivate your curls. And you can actually add a little bit of oil as well if you want a bit more shine. So you can just spritz water for more. This is more so a daily situation. So leave-in, water, and oil for a daily. If you kind of want to like reactivate it, especially if you kind of slept in a weird position and your hair looks a bit odd. Oh, sorry, Singer Call. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Plan 2 code. Is that castor oil? No, this is not castor oil. This is a blend of sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, pumpkin seed oil, avocado oil, and a whole host of herbs like amla, aretha, brahmi, neem, fenugreek, all that good stuff. So that's Skincare Pro Plus. So right now, everything that I'm kind of telling you guys is out at the lowest price of the year. Use the code BF30, that's BF30 on ominonaturals.com. I don't know, by some miracle, I've been able to. Oh, someone asked, will the job be back in stock before the sale ends? I feel like a lot of people are anticipating it, but no, these gels will not be back until December because I can't. To make this gel is back breaking work. Like, I will not lie to you. Oh, Plan to code, you're so sweet. Another $2 super chat. Thank you. God bless you. Honestly, in this cost of living crisis, every penny helps. So I really appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Plan to code. I hope that helps. And let me know if you have any other questions. Happy to help. Do you know how much tariffs are added to the sales of your products to the US? Guys, we do not have any tariffs. Okay. So if you're from the US and you're wondering, okay, this British UK baby trying to sell me product, I'm not going to pay her tariffs. Guys, we have a US warehouse. That means shipping is super cheap. I think it's like $6, or if you spend $100, it's totally free. So we don't have tariffs because the stuff is already on US soil. Okay, so you are protected, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad because honestly, we made the decision to kind of open up shop in the US. I'm so glad we did at the time because then our customers are not affected by tariffs. So no tariffs to the US of A. Okay, no tariffs. I think we need to make that crystal clear because we do get questions quite often about US tariffs. But guys, no tariffs. The price on the website is what you pay. So I hope that helps. Okay, another questions. Okay, I need to hurry up. And do you guys see this? I never, do you see how gentle I've been with my hair? I never just, because I know a lot of people just go, like, chill, relax, don't fight with your hair. Don't fight. Chill out. Like, it took me a long while just to do that. Just chill, breathe. Your hair did not offend you, okay? Your hair is not your ex. It's just your hair. Okay. I need to stop. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I've got two more set. I've been on live for way too long. I had no intention of being here for too long, but you guys are actually making me laugh. So I'm gonna stay until I'm done. We've had a sermon. I preached on Psalms 91. Like, should we do this more often? Oh, Sam Pearl, you've been here all throughout. She said, have to go to bed. Have a good night, my dear. I see the Holy Spirit in you. Thank you. Stay blessed. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here and yeah, just receiving the word of God. God bless you. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Make sure you pray before you go to bed and take care of yourself. I hope all my tips have helped. Yes, more often. Yeah. I'm going to have to come on live more often because sometimes it's so hard to film. Okay, Guardian says, do you ship to Nigeria? Yes, we do. Oh my gosh, is that Judith? Hello, Judith. I recognize you. I recognize all the people that have been loyal from the beginning. I recognize you, Judith. How are you doing, girl? Where have you been? Where have you been hiding? I have not seen you in a while. But yeah, we ship to Nigeria. We definitely do. Betty B says, do these products work on tighter curls? Yes, they do. Our products are full C approved and do not be, what's the word? Do not be deceived. My hair may look loose and curl, but she behaves how she wants to behave, okay? My hair is full N for Nigerian. But yes, they're 4C approved. We have so many 4C girlies who rave about our products. So go ahead again. If you're trying to try us out, I would recommend getting the wash kit because it has everything kind of in our whole collection that you can test and trial. And again, it has a bundle price discount plus the Black Friday discount that is only happening in this Black Friday season. So if you haven't already, go ahead and go on to aminumnaturals.com and use the code BF30. Hey Judith, she says, I'm well, thank you. What about you and the fam? Yeah, my family are good. However, we've just recovered from being sick for an entire week. For one whole week, we were sick. Like every single one of us, my husband, both my kids and myself, we were all sick. But we still had to do life. So they were at home. And whilst we were working, we had the grandparents in. It was a lot. But I hope you're good as well. So someone asked, will the gel be back in stock soon? So the gel will be back in stock in December, guys. So it will not be form part of the sale because quite frankly, it is super, like this gel, I don't know if you guys know, we boil flax seeds from scratch. We then process that boiling hot flaxseed gel. We infuse it with hibiscus cloves, amla, fenugreek. Like this is like it's so amazingly good for your hair, but it takes a lot of work. So we only make it in small batches, and we kind of offer it a discount because quite literally, we would be, yeah, it's a lot of work. So the price has to reflect the level of effort that goes into making it. So until we are able to outsource manufacturing and all that kind of stuff, then it's going to have to be limited edition. But honestly, guys, get on the wait list. Go ahead, go to our website, go to the Grip and Grow Jelly, get on the wait list because if you're on the wait list, you'll be the first to know when we come back in stock. And right now, people, every single day, I'm sure there's probably like 100 people every single day just trying to get on the wait list. So your best bet is to jump on the wait list because again, all these algorithms, YouTube, Instagram, they can be playing. You may not see the back in stock image or whatever that I do on time. So get on the wait list so that you can know when it's in stock because I'm almost certain the next time is going to sell out sooner than it did this time because this time I think it took like a week or so to sell out, and that's because also it's a new product that people, are just kind of like coming to terms to. But the next time we launch this, or the next time we restock batch two, people who have previously bought it and want to re-up, plus the people who missed out on batch one, are all going to be queuing. So get on the wait list for the jelly, because this is the world's first gel that moisturizes your hair and gives it hold. So go ahead and do it. Okay, Garden says, do I have retailers in Nigeria so Nigerians can buy from, or should we buy from your website? No, unfortunately, we don't have retailers yet, but God willing, let's pray 2026 that it's going to happen. We'll see. I won't say it's definitely going to happen because we have so many things to do, even in the UK, but God willing, because literally we get messages every single day about Nigeria. And I understand, I'm Nigerian. We're called Ominira, for goodness sake. So we should be in Nigeria, right? So yeah, you can order from our website. Judith, I think I just saw her message. Where did you go? Judith said, oh, I'm all stocked up on your product, just waiting for the gel in December. Oh, amazing. So yes, go ahead, please. If you are serious about this gel, don't sleep on that wait list, because when that wait list opens up, it's going to be Hunger Games. It's going to be the Hunger Games for this gel. So as much as I'd like to reserve any, please, guys. Well, because it's Judith, if you email me, do you know what I'll do? I'll keep maybe 2 bottles if I can snag them. And if you email me, Judith, if you missed the restock, I will allow you to buy. But it's going to have to be some kind of what do you call it? Mission where I have to kind of release the stock partially. Brie Campbell says, I truly love your British accent. Thank you. I need to blow my nose. I'm still recovering from whatever we had. I need to blow my nose. I can just feel the mucus coming down. I've been detangling this section for 5 minutes. This is so unnecessary. But I'm just trying to talk. Oh, hello. So Salome says, how can I grow my hair? It's been so small on my forehead. Oh, do you mean it's not growing on your forehead? So if you're having issues with hair growth on your hairline, go ahead and make sure that you're not stressed, first and foremost. Also, look at DHT. So DHT is a hormone that the body naturally produces, but when it's in excess, it can basically attack hair follicles around your hairline. So look for DHT blockers. DHT blockers are things like amla, rosemary essential oil, peppermint essential oil, pumpkin seed oil. But all that good stuff is in a ready-made blend in Follicle Fuel Pro Plus. This Follicle Fuel Pro Plus is infused with so many herbs and oils that can help stimulate hair growth. And it's great because we infuse it using a natural process, very slow, in a dark place, so that we can actually get the maximum potency of the herbs and the oils all together. So Follicle Fuel Pro Plus is what I would recommend. And again, it's on at the cheapest, it's on at the lowest price of the year. Use code BF30 on aminonaturals.com. Judith said, what is your email address? Oh, okay. So just email us, hello@aminonaturals.com. If you do not get a chance to grab the gel once the restock, so sign up to the wait list for the Grip and Grow jelly. If you go to the product page for Grip and Grow jelly, sign up to the wait list. If you don't get it, then I will personally save your bottle, because I am here for my old timers. Nobody else. If anyone else emails me, I will ignore your email. Only for Judith. Only for Judith, okay? Because I know Judith is an old timer, and I'm here for my people that have been supporting me. And it's crazy because some people have made 20, 30 orders over these 5 years, and I'm like, I see you and I love you, because do you know what it means to mess with someone for 5 years? That is commitment and loyalty. And the community, honestly, I love you guys. Thank you. Judith says, you have me smiling. Yes, I've got you, girl. If you do not get it, I'm going to make sure you get your hands on it. I will make sure. My OGs, I remember you guys' names. So when you comment on my stuff, I will remember you guys, especially if you do it consistently. I will remember. My OGs, they were here when I was pregnant, mixing oils at my bathroom floor. Why won't I show you some love? Okay, I've got one more section to go, guys. One more section. Oh, does anyone feel so satisfied when their hair is in a protective style? Like, is that just me? Like, you just feel so happy that your hair is put away and that it's not going to form any tangles. Is it just me? It can't be just me, surely. Because I feel so like relaxed knowing that my hair is not tangled. So now I'm going to go to sleep, right? My hair is going to be in this state. It's going to make me feel super, super, super happy. Super happy. Oh, I'm missing some comments. Okay, so Salome says, so I can use any oil every day. So this is not any oil. This is Follicle Fuel Pro Plus. We infuse this by hand. You can use it every day, but I would actually recommend you can use it every 3 to 4 days just to prevent any buildup. Please, I've been trying to grow my hair. Please tell me a routine. So I would recommend go on this like kind of hair growth journey. Make sure you find out your hair porosity. If you're high porosity, look for protein treatments. If you're low porosity, use moisturizing treatments. You can find out your hair porosity on our website. Use the quiz. Go to immunonaturals.com and use the quiz. You can find out your hair porosity. But as a first port of call, go ahead and check out our wash kit because it has everything. Regardless if you're low porosity or high porosity, check out our wash kit because it has everything you need for a full routine. And you have a bundle discount. And if you buy it now, I think this code may be expiring soon. I hope not. I'll check. If you buy it now, sorry, there's one strand of hair that is like trapped in here. I'm trying to like unravel it. You have the bundle discount and you can use BF30. That's only during Black Friday. I'm being so gentle with my strands because I'm not trying to snap any strand. Length retention is everything. Can you see that? I'm trying to pull the one, every strand matters, guys. I literally pull that one strand. Can you see that? I pull that one strand. Oh, I'm missing comments. Okay. Oh, Judith, you're so sweet. Judith said, my hairdresser loves your products also. She also said my hair is very healthy. Love that for you, girl. Oh, okay. Letty B is just joining us. She said, what product am I using? So if you don't know me already, my name is Janet Davies. I'm the founder of the award-winning non-toxic brand called Omino Naturals, which is the ultimate hair growth experience. We provide non-toxic hair care for Afro hair. And the product I'm using is our viral Tangle Slayer. So this will soften your hair so it feels like silk. It's infused with slippery elm, watermelon oil, and avocado oil. It really helps to cut your detangling time in half. It's going to make you feel like you got a relaxer. This is the amount of slip that is in this bottle. Okay, and so what I'm doing is just detangling. I'm literally on the last section, and after this, I'm gonna go to bed because it's 10 p.m. in the UK, and I'm supposed to be having the day off today. But I said, let me just come on here and chat with you guys because I haven't posted on YouTube. I've got products, so I've got a video in my editor, but I haven't even had the time to review it. So what I'm using is the Tangle Slayer. I'm going to use a few pumps of that. It's buttery smooth. I spritz some water because to activate the Tangle Slayer, you do need some water. So all I'm going to be doing is applying the Tangle Slayer, and it's going to instantly transform my hair so I can start to run. Can you see that? I can run my hands through my hair. Apply a little bit more. Run my hands through my hair. Get rid of all of them, like single-stranded knots. Again, if at any point you feel like, oh, okay, this conditioner needs a little bit more water, give it water because the water is almost like the vehicle to activate the conditioner. It's going to soften my hair, running my hands through my hair without any problems. Running my hands, running my hands, running my hands. So this is the Tangle Slayer. Let's grab everything. And so I'm doing this as a first step of my wash routine because when it comes to wash routines, I don't want to just go into the shower and just start shampooing my hair because it's going to cause a lot of tangles and knots. But this is my first step to ensure that I'm starting my routine on completely detangled hair. So then it's primed for growth. It's going to be less breakage and therefore more length retention. So I'm going to save this live. I don't know who's going to watch all of it because this is close to 2 hours at this point we've been here. It definitely doesn't take me this long to detangle my hair, but because I've been trying it out with you guys, I've been slowed down a little bit, but that's fine. Love y'all. You guys are literally my community and my big why, because Black women deserve non-toxic hair care. So yeah, just like that, this section is pretty much all done. Trying to gather everything. So this is the Tangles layer in action. A super buttery, smooth detangling conditioner. Softens your hair. And even as I'm sat here, it's going to continue to soften my hair, continue to soften my hair. So those are my curls that are popping, apparently. It just brought my hair back to life. If you look at the start of this video, my hair did not look like this. My hair looked like a danger zone. And the method I'm using is literally just like a Reiki method. So when I get into my scalp, I kind of like try to figure out where the knots are. And I just run my hands through. No combs needed. So I think I'm done. Am I done? Okay, I think I found one more knot. So as you can see, I'm being so gentle with my hair. Super gentle. Super gentle. Super gentle. Okay. I think that is a wrap. And my laptop's also about to dry. So I'm gonna have to do this more often because sometimes like detangling my hair can be kind of boring. So let's do this again, guys. Same time tomorrow. No, but it's honestly been amazing, and I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supported us, especially this Black Friday. Honestly, our community is our reason why we do what we do. So I just really appreciate all the love. Even if you haven't made a purchase, just the likes, the comments, the shares, the engagement, the word of mouth, everything that you do really does contribute to the growth of the community. So I want to say thank you. And can you see the Tangles layer? I can't. This product, honestly, game changing. It's viral for a reason. I don't even think the camera's doing it justice. But thank you guys so much. If you've been here from the beginning, I appreciate you. I see you. I love you. Thank you so much for the love. And who knows, I might be back here tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. I probably will. Depends if I can edit my YouTube video or not. But no, thank you guys so much for being a part of this live. It's been fun. And I'm going to catch you guys another day. Well, you might see a video of me after this. Who knows? You know, the algorithm is always algorithming. But yes, let me show you guys actually how much hair I lost through that whole entire session. So I have not detangled my hair in a hot sec. And this is how much hair came out during the session. It's not too bad. I'm not shedding. This is like normal shed hair for me. We shed about 50 to 100 strands every single day. Oh, Liberty says, I'm interested but so tired of spending money on products that don't work. Oh, babe, honestly, you've come to the right place because, again, we formulate products for the health of Black women in mind, and a lot of our customers truly speak. In fact, I think we have like a 73% customer return rate. In beauty, that is unheard of. Okay, most people may have like a 30% customer return rate. We have like 75% of people that come to our website and buy one thing, they guess what, they come back and buy another thing. If that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what will. But I say all that to say this is the best time to try us out because we are at the lowest price also of the year. You can go ahead and just, you know what, I will challenge you to just get one thing, which is the Tangle Slayer, because I know you're gonna love it. Try out the Tangle Slayer. Send us an email because I know you're gonna love it. and I know you're going to come back. So I pray that you also get it at a good price. So right now we have Black Friday sale. Use code BF30 to make sure that you get it at the lowest price of the year. But if you do even love the Tangle Slayer, I would recommend you get the wash kit, because then you get the bundle discount with the BF30. So try the Tangle Slayer. Hopefully it gets to you quickly enough for this before the sale ends, but I can't guarantee that inventory or stock is going to last. So at least try the Tangle Slayer. Who knows, you might love it so much. You can also subscribe, actually. Subscribe, because that also gives you a great discount. But no, guys, I need to come out of here. I've been Janet. You guys have been amazing. This is what my hair looks like. We have finished the detangling. It just took almost 2 hours because we've just been vibing. But no, thank you guys so much. I need to wash my hair. It's really, really, really bad. I need to wash my hair. But no, thank you so much for the love, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Bye.